room, by a show of hands, is reluctant to do any public speaking? You have some sort of a fear of speaking whatsoever. Come on, hands up. There we go, a few more coming up. Raise them high. Who is reluctant to public speak? Who is afraid to speak? Admit it, you're afraid to speak. You're afraid to get up on the stage and speak in front of people. Keep your hands up. Ron? Seriously? You keep going. I don't believe that, but thanks for your help. All right, hands up, really quick. How many of you have never spoke in front of a group of people before at all? Hands up. Okay. Remember what we said about action? All right. Can you stand up? Microphone, where did it end up? You got it. I always go crazy with this. What's your first name?
My first name's Tom.
What's your last name?
My last name is Harrigan.
Gotcha. You've never spoken in front of a group of people?
I have spoken in front of very small groups.
What's a small group?
We're talking probably 5, 7, 15 people.
So a portion of this room.
Very much so.
Gotcha. Tell this group a little bit about yourself.
I don't know where to begin to speak because I have got a lot that I have to say.
He's afraid to speak.
But I am afraid to speak. I'm not really afraid to speak. I just have not done it often. I have devoted my last 20 years of doing research into some topics, one in particular which I believe affects everyone in this country, that could have a very dramatic effect on the economy of their country. And I don't really know, I don't want to get into it because I'd take the stage right away from you folks, and that wouldn't be right.
So he's gone from afraid to speak, now he wants to take the stage away.
And I don't want to do that because these people have gone through a lot of trouble to bring this information to us.
Well, thank you for that. He's going to let me speak. Thank you. This is the man who is afraid to speak. How does it feel to get up and say something? Was it that big of a deal? Is it that hard?
Well,
is
no,
it that challenging?
It is not. And the whole thing, as I view it about public speaking, it's really, what do I want and have to say? Whether or not anybody out there that I may be speaking in front of really is going to be receptive to what I may have to say, that's out of my control. But obviously there are people that want to hear what I might have to say. If, of course, I'm putting on the event.
Now, there's a statistic out there, and Sandy and I were just talking about this a few minutes ago, that no matter what you say, or no matter what I say, or what Dr. C says, or what Amy says, or anybody says, 65% of this room is thinking about what? Who's heard it?
Sex.
Wow. What's on your mind? So 65% of the room is thinking about sex. We worry so much about it. It's that inner critic coming out, right? Which is the whole reason why a lot of people are afraid to speak. Why are we doing this exercise? It's to show that we want to make sure that people are affected with change today. So if someone's afraid to do something, it's as simple as taking an action. Now you've spoken to 100 people, or I don't know how many are in the room.
1,000.
1,000. He's ready for the big leagues.
If you don't see 1,000, you'll never will.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it.
A hand for him. Great public speak. Anyone else? One more. One more. You're not afraid to speak. Please. Microphone. You are looking very dapper. Thank you. What's your first name?
Rob.
Rob. How many people have you spoken in front of?
4.
4. So literally, this is the extent of your public speaking experience.
Actually, well, if you include when I used to teach snowboarding, I guess it'd be a little bit more. But,
Gotcha.
But they were kids. So
Why would you be afraid or reluctant to speak in front of people? What's going on in your head?
I don't want to stutter.
You don't want to stutter.
Nah.
What would happen if you stutter in front of this group?
Probably nothing. I would just stutter.
Right.
I'm sure the room is behind me 100%. So
It's important to always take action. It's not such a big deal. Is it such a big deal if he stuttered right now? Is that big a deal? Is the hangman coming with the noose?
yeah, he's outside.
Is everybody out here going to criticize him? Or are we going to love him and send him good energy for doing something different and going above and beyond and trying something and standing here in front of a group of people? Do you know anyone in this group?
Not before today, no.
Nobody.
No.
Speaking in front of 100 people for the first time. Give him a hand. You want to tell a little something about yourself before you
Sure.
sit down?
My name's Rob.
Afraid to speak again. I'm out of here.
My name's Rob, and I am from Toronto. And it was funny. I was just surfing on the internet, and I just happened to stumble across the website, and I watched some videos, read a little bit, and I thought, this sounds interesting. So I just emailed the general delivery, and I got a response, and the rest is history. So I'm in real estate. I love my job. I actually had to kick people off me so I could be here this weekend, so I'm very fortunate to have had the opportunity to come. And I just hope that I'm able to continue to create a framework of success in my life.